AoE Dispel with the split, very strong.
10 seconds remaining.
Brew is also really good versus Jug a lot of times because Omni Slash.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just pop your Brew split if you don't get bursted during it. Kind of negates it entirely. And you have your Wind Panda, which can go in, you kill the healing ward, you can throw up the Omni Knight, you take an advantage fight. So right now, Luccini, they will struggle to fight if Brewmaster ever gets split off. And just besides that too, SG has much stronger team fight right now in general between Sand Brew, and Tiny. Luccini is much more lane focused and lane dominant oriented with their 4 picks as we see.
Yeah, Luccini ban out the puck, taking away more of that potential team fight from SG. And SG, what do they want to take away from Luccini? Still need that mid laner as well on the side of Luccini. Any sort of big SA mid heroes that sort of scream out to you?
Not really. Don't have a lot of information on the Luccini squad, unfortunately, because I don't really know what they like to play. And I think most of their heroes have been banned. The ones that we've seen from yesterday, I guess, like Death Prophet and Dragon Knight would be the 2 big for me.
What about the Quap? Is that?
Oh yeah, I guess Queen of Pain could work. Death Prophet,
Maybe,
Dragon Knight, Queen of Pain.
But yeah, SG. So I guess the Omni Knight is a little annoying to play Quap against. There's always going to be that repel to save targets that you're focusing.
They banned the DP. Okay, I think that was the better one for Luccini.
I think they just don't want to take the Quap. Okay, okay. And as I said, definitely ways to play around the Quap with Luccini, but at the same time, the plus for the Quap here being Omni, Jug, Bounty, they're not going to be able to hold the Quap down. Only really the Bane with control at the moment, so the Quap has a pretty free game in terms of maneuverability.
Who did it? Someone does not know what Q is in the alphabet, guys.
Dun dun dun.
It's somebody. It's someone every time too, because every time it's the Queen of Pain. There she is. That's actually not a bad spot. That's fine. That's a PQ.
Hey, she's behind P. That's fine. It's fine.
It's hidden.
Don't worry, production. You had it in the right place.
You're right. You're right.
Ignore Fogged, you know.
Shit. It was you who put it away, probably.
I didn't touch nothing. So, final pick for Luccini.
Versus Quap.
What do you want versus Quap? I mean...
DK,
Did you just take the Deucer?
Oh, do they just go Deucer?
I
don't like their draft.
Why don't you just play Tinker? You got Bounty. Just play Tinker. Okay, Storm. Okay. So, I mean, someone else that can move from target to target. Storm with the Omni backup's always nice. Having the repel, not having to worry about the team fight when he zips in and zips out. And
he can get punished a lot with Chen rotations. With
I guess you got stuns from Tiny and Sand King, but other than that, definitely things to play around as the Storm. I think
you like
both
the
Storm and the Quap can have a good game.
I think because of repel. I think repel is the things that can make the Storm in the mid game and late game go on. But I don't like. They don't really have team fight at all. It's gonna be really hard for them to take fights versus SG's team because they have a hell of a lot of team fight between all their heroes. They can even group up, and then I feel like they're gonna struggle to take fights because they've got a lot of single target on the side of Luccini. They don't have like this AoE team fight by any means.
So, predictions?
I'm definitely going with SG. I think they've got a much more well-rounded draft. I think they...
5 seconds.
Maybe in the laning phase they could get run over a little bit, but I mean, I don't even think so because of Chen. I think Chen can really just stabilize your lane. So yeah, I'm going to go SG.
Okay. Okay, I think I've got to go with SG as well here. I think, as I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what Luccini can offer us today, but not knowing too much about the lineup. And as you say, the draft overall, there's a lot of strengths that do sort of favour SG. And I know you said Jug could still work, but I'm not really sold on the hero. I think there's a reason why a lot of people are not really playing Jug at the moment. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
fair.
Yeah, well, I think we might...
What did he get hit by recently? He got hit by a small nerf, right?
I think he must have got sort of sequence.
I'm pretty sure
a little nerfs over the last few patches.
I think he just got one, right? Did he get a move speed reduction or something? Let me check change logs. There's a lot of changes, guys. Give us. Oh yeah, the crit 20% less. So that one happened before.
20% less in terms of the damage.
The damage. It went from 200 to 180.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit of a change, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how he works.
Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 is about to start. We have Luccini versus SG Esports in this best of 3. Let's find out what's going to happen here. The Corsair DreamLeague Season 9. We do have a pause at the moment, though, so apologies for that one. Looks like they are just sorting out any sort of issues they have at the beginning. And we should be able to get into the game as soon as possible after they have done so and
man, they
their issues. So
single target on Luccini.
It is. There is no team fight.
Yeah, there's no team fight.
No team fight on Luccini's lineup.
So they pretty much have to snowball the lanes and play off of that they can just be at an advantage. While SG, I think they've got a lot more leeway. If the lanes do go to complete shit, they can they have a lot of team fight to make up for it. A lot of burst. But I guess the one thing that they may lack a little bit is like physical, but I guess Tiny kind of gives that anyway. Because he's like that mixed, and he gives them tower push, so... Okay.
Oh, let's find out, guys and girls.
I haven't seen Safe Lane Tiny in a while either. I feel like it's always been ran off lane.
I think it has for the most part. I mean, in the games, what we saw yesterday, sort of having it in that role rather than putting the pressure of requiring it to carry the game. But your Costa Bill is going to be doing his best upon that.
Yep.
SG, the rest of the lineup, making the moves down bottom, seeing if they can catch anyone out with this early movement, get control of that bounty rune. They have got good stun, good chase as well. Over one with the dagger. Clap.
I got a bunch of people muted on the Radiant side. I had to. Oh, what a shocker! It's Madara.
Madara.
He's very vocal in pub games, so yeah, he gets the mute button. That's okay though. Well, I have none of the SG guys muted. They're always nice. People do complain about Adriano sometimes in pubs though.
He's pretty high up on the old leaderboards though, Adriano, isn't he? He normally is.
He normally is. It's actually not showing any of the numbers right now, but.
Yeah, I think they changed it, so you can't see the
in-game
numbers in lobby games.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Which, because they did always say it was only going to
so we can check by the ups though. It's Leposa's 40, Adriano's 50, Theo the Core 95, Costa Bill 73.
Oh, and this may be a first blood hit. They have the dagger slow, looking for the body blocks as well, allowing the Burrow Strike to connect.
Well, very dead.
And that will be your first blood. They'll give it to the Quap. Adriano gets the juicy start, and he is, by the looks of it, going to get both bounty runes as well. So 2 bounty runes and a first blood for your mid lane Quap.
This makes the matchup actually a lot easier for Queen of Pain versus Storm. It's already a Quap favored one, but now he's got a full wand being delivered on the courier right away. So full wand versus Storm, you're going to have more than enough mana every time he spends remnants to always Shadow Strike back. And Theo the Core will play around the mid lane for the moment. Jericho will pull the top lane for his Omni Knight, so that's still the similarity that we're seeing between these. And Leposa, he's not an off-lane pull though. He's a Brewmaster. He's fine with all this. He got most of his creeps sent back anyway, so that bottom lane he'll be able to contest the Jug quite heavily. And they're probably going to focus like a dual/tri-lane bottom, because Tiny should be fine to farm up top versus the Omni Knight, and then Bounty's going to have to find his own places to go. Can't really punish the Queen of Pain too much with a Storm. He can just be obnoxious.
And down bottom though. Trying their best to keep this Jug on his toes. Make sure that he doesn't get CS. It's a bit of a nasty lane for him, mid lane. As the harassment you talked about.
Yeah, just
also easy blink out.
Yep, they can just push him back, but they kill threat is not really there. Storm though, doing a great job. 6-1 last hits already. And look at Jericho. There's no sentry mid, so that does make it a bit obnoxious for Adriano. And he does get the sentry delivered now. Peko does buy it. So they are focusing more on shutting down the Juggernaut with this tri-lane down here.
And so far it's certainly working there. The Jug only sitting on the 1 CS for these first couple of waves, but we'll get the wave coming in underneath his tower now, so should have a bit of a better job of being able to hit the creeps, unless they want to dive in deep, and they do. Look at this from SG. Theo LaCour wanting to go in very aggressive. He's sort of leading the charge with the Burrow Strike. They surround the Bane. They've got the collapse slow.
Very dead.
And they'll be able to take that man down. This pressure on this bottom lane with the creeps stacking up, allowing them to go in. They look towards the Jug. They've got the dust actually out. Theo LaCour, he's prepared. They have the detection as they chase down Jericho.
He's dead.
And they are going to get themselves a double kill on Theo LaCour's Sanking.
Starting with the dust and Windlace, rather than going for like the traditional boots clarity build that you see on the Sankings. He wants to prioritize matching the bounties room. And these kind of plays, I actually love when teams do this. It's like, if you do have those double triple waves, you don't want to watch the guy just farm under the tower. You have to go for the dive plays. You have to pressure them even more. So I do like that they did that. So Luccini, they at least have the 1 lane going well. That mid lane Storm is having a pretty great time.
And Jericho again. Going straight out to the Chen. Leading him right back out of that bottom jungle.
I'm seeing 2 bounty runes idle in the top lane, which I don't see too often. Mid lane goes for the dive. The Fairy Fire play though.
I mean, this play from Adriano, he went super aggressive. They actually salved and it didn't get the maximum use of the salve because he wanted to jump in for that. I mean, I appreciate that sort of aggression. It doesn't quite get away with it. Very aggressive play from him up top.
Oh, Jericho.
Oh, look what they've got again. The Burrow Strike and the Wild Wing Ripper doing the work with the Tornado.
Ooh, Tornado plus Penitence. That deeps.
Having a bit of a tough time here, Bounty. Getting in and He really wanted to take down that Chen, but it wasn't happening.
He doesn't really have, I mean, what we like to say is kill lanes. When you're playing like these bounty hunters, these clockworks, these roaming heroes that you can try to make plays on, he can't really kill any of the lanes here. The only way he really can is if somebody makes if the Chen makes a big mistake, pretty much. Because Tiny is full health top. Queen of Pain getting killed by a bounty hunter with the Storm is very unlikely unless he blinks over aggressively. The runes will coming out. Bad Boy will get the illusion rune top, and the second rune spawns bottom. It will be an invis. We will see Theo get that invis rune, see what he can make happen with it. Maybe they can actually catch this Storm Spirit off guard in the mid lane if he pushes up too far. Might be the case. They see the Storm. Seems to know something's up though.
Yeah, up top, how are we looking on this Costa bill? Madara lane, it's Tiny favorite versus his melee.
Hey,
this time down bottom, they will be able to find that Chen. They're diving very deep for it. They get away with it.
Okay.
Getting the Jug in and getting him a kill as well.
He needs to get kills, especially because of what's happening. All three lanes last hit dominant for SG so far. And uh-oh, look at Storm. Theo, of course, spotted him. Is he going to get a solo kill? Oh my God.
He's having a brilliant... I mean, what is he, 4-0-1 in this Sank?
He has done everything for his team.
Walking around, killing the enemy mid laner.
He was actually the player that...
up top as well, and Omni Knight caught under a tower with the Avalanche back towards...
And Jericho.
Is that going to be another bit of action for Mr. Theodore? I think it will be. Oh, the deny. The deny is there from Bad Boy.
So we were... a lot of people were actually looking at SG when they were... playing in like their one, I think it was Bucharest, but people were looking at Theo, and his Earthshaker was absolutely phenomenal when he was playing for this team. He is a really, really good player on that 4 role. He's proving to do so as well here, involved in majority of their kills, and yeah, like you said, top. Madara does get comboed up from the Tiny being level 6, or level 5 at the time.
Costa Bill, the salve himself back up.
He's gone for the 1-1-3 build. We've actually been seeing more about the 1-3-1. But I guess this time, since he's just left on his own, no one's really ganking him or anything, he just wants to have that clear lane advantage versus the Omni Knight.
He's trying to lead in onto the Omni, but there is that bouncy waiting.
He's so tanky.
Yeah, it's very hard for them to really do too much about that Tiny between the two of them. Adriano.
Solo kill by Adriano on the
walking in, popping that Sonic Wave.
It's already a bit of a disaster. 7-1.
7-1 Brazil.
That's the meme. Yeah. Oh, 7-1 Brazil. 3K gold lead for SG, and they are not slowing down by any means.
They might get the poster down bottom though.
They're smoking though.
Actually, he's got the primal split.
He's got primal split, and his team is coming.
He is very safe and ready to turn. In comes Theodore with the burrow strike onto the Juggernaut. That's going to be the Jug taken down. They try for the TP out in the Bane, but they have the cancel with a Wind Panda, chucking him up in the air, bringing him straight back down.
Oh boy,
SG.
It's a disaster. Luccini, they gotta wake up.
It's getting pretty brutal. Oh.
I mean, he just brought it up and it just got one-shotted by the Tiny.
Oh no.
Did he even get his item off of it? I don't even think he got his item off of it.
Hey, that's a question actually. Can you?
Oh, he did. Okay.
If you're Tiny, can you toss your tree at the turret?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
You can hit it.
You can hit it.
But you can't. I mean, you do bonus damage to it, so he one-shots it.
Sure, but you can't throw the...
No. That would
be too good.
I mean, I've never tried, but that's like a 99% assumption that I'm assuming you can.
Bottom lane, Theodore there once again with the old burrow strike and pop. And now this Jug's in trouble.
Oh man, and they're pressuring the tower as
they're
well.
diving behind this.
Look at mid, Adriano actually getting very aggressive in there, but okay, he does get pushed away from
this Jug, he needs help and he needs it now, but the burrow strike comes in and that is going to be, oh, Jug. You've got the Blade Fury, it ain't going to save him though, they just right click through it. Jericho is looking for something off the back of this, but that's the tier 1 tower gone for Luccini at just 7.5 minutes in.
This is a problem. Certainly is a problem. Everyone is so rich on the side of SG right now. We see Tiny with Treads Aquila going for Shadow Blade. Queen of Pain. Adriano's got 1,800 gold saved. I think he bought something. He did buy the full Veil plus boots. So Veil, incredibly good item this game. They have so much little nuke on their team. Quap, Tiny, Sanking, even Brew spells. That Veil is going to be very valuable, as well as the bonus armor it gives. So ways to get back. Luccini. It's a bit early for them to really do anything. I think they just have to farm and kind of like sit behind people. They can't really like group up and make a move. It's too early for those kind of things. But they're already at a 7k deficit, Owen. Oh boy.
Getting pretty crazy pretty early on. All 3 cores of SG in a good place in that position for Sanking above any of the cores of Luccini.
Yeah, that's really not good. They need to get their levels. So I think, yeah, just sit behind people, hope for some mistakes. I don't think they can actually make any aggressive move unless the Bane has higher levels. He's only level 3. So maybe sit behind the Storm Spirit, try to use the Ball Lightning, and hope that SG makes an over-aggressive play. I think that's the best thing they can do. Have a TP on Omni Knight, so he can always TP and join his team.
Oh, the other core. He's aware. He finds Jericho. He pops the dust. He knows that he's wandering around him, and with that heads-up play and read of the map,
oh my God,
sets up for another kill for Adriano. Now in a killing spree on Quad 12-1. This Storm may not be too fortunate either. He's trying to zip himself to safety, and he will be able to do so with the use of the mana.
Whole mana pool, though. And during all this, SG, since they made those aggressive moves, they started placing deep aggressive wards too. So they have vision of the entire Luccini jungle if they do want to try to use that to catch up.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Top,
attack.
Costabile. Madara going at it. And now mid tower. The catapult gets taken away. Penko still has one. They're going to siege that one. And top tower should go down relatively soon as well. So all 3 tier 1s going to be pressured. Getting close to a 10k advantage at the 10-minute mark going. It's like 1k per minute. That's
just pretty brutal. I mean, we knew that SG was a strong lineup, and they're showing it here with their dominance.
Jericho in mid. They take the sleep off Theo, though. Probably isn't going to continue diving. Theo.
Might be in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, the stun low ground. Nice play.
Oh, Storm. He's trying to... Oh, but the send-back's there. The other core's out of it. Queen of Pain will be fine as well as Adriana blinks back. There's no mana left in the tank of the Storm to chase.
They can't get anybody. They really want this Chen. Look at this. Madara and Jericho are even diving to the tier 2 when they have no way of getting that kill. I think they're getting frustrated.
I mean, I would be if I were them. This side of SG is running circles around them.
This is a slaughter.
Oh? No. Not gonna happen.
Nope. Is under attack.
Shadowblade nearly getting there for the Tiny. He'll be ready to rock and roll and join these fights, go for these plays.
Yeah. So I think Jug has to be the one to help his... I mean, I want to say him to help his team, but he can't really do anything with these moves. I think they just have to... Yeah, Omni has to have a TP. They have to hope for dives and get turnaround kills, but...
Oh, Jug.
He can make it out at least.
He will, but that's enforced back out of that bottom lane.
Yeah.
SG.
Oh, Adriano even... This is how you know they're feeling good. When a Queen of Pain takes the plus 25 damage.
I saw they took the damage yesterday, you know.
They did,
in
yeah.
CIS.
Some players did take it.
There's 25 damage. In 10 strength, what's that? 200 HP?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially when you're going...
It's 20 HP now, isn't it? Not 19.
Yeah, it's 20.
It is 20 now.
They
changed it, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, 200 HP.
200 HP, plus you usually go treads, so you have that little more... Oh, Jericho bottom.
Oh, poor old Bouncy.
Don't even need to use the dust. They've got sentries placed all over. Top lane, Costabile. Playing around with them. He's got the 4-1-4 build.
He's what, level 11?
Yeah, he's really high level. The Omni's only level 7 in that 1v1 matchup. He got crushed.
That's what, how much of a level difference?
4.
Good job, Fog.
Thank you.
Just checking.
Full Shadow Blade, 12 minutes with Treads Aquila. And they're pressuring bottom. Drum charge used. Maybe Adriano doesn't even have to go Treads this game. He might just rush the Orchid.
I think you do. I think if you're this quad, absolutely, just
they have no
don't finish the Treads. No need to. It's all a joke. You jump in with the silence. You're going to be versing anyone at this side. They're going to try for Costabile up top.
Oh,
coming in with 3. He's got the Shadow Amulet. They don't have detection.
Oh,
you have the Purification and you get spooked by it, so they do kill him. They get the kill. Now we are going to see SG trying for some return kills. They go for Madara, who is trying to TP out. It's not going to make it. Sonic Wave, pure damage out from Adriano. Will get the Omni, but
they got themselves a big kill.
They do. They get that Tiny.
He got the big one. I think he could have actually just Shadow Amulet from the start, and he would have just been fine.
Maybe, yeah, straight.
If he just did it right away when they went on him. But either way, he may have thought that they would just spam him down, and his team wouldn't make it there in time. But turning into now a tier 1 tower push, I still don't think SG really cares too much about that death. Because they got a big kill out of it, and they transitioned it into something while Luccini, they can't hit towers. They're just trapped on their side of the map. Don't have good building hitters either. So Omni's Q to Midas. I mean, they're desperate.
On top.
Looking for the brew.
And there's not got the Primal Split. Meanwhile, Costabile revealed the completed Shadow Blade.
Just kills the Jug. Oh god.
15 to
Radiant's
2.
middle tower is under attack.
Well, we got is it 12k lead, 13k,
12k.
12k
Yeah.
lead. At 13 minutes, not great start for Luccini.
I mean, the offlane brew is top net worth. These
they're
guys
so good with the dust.
they just know every time. They do have obs all over the place.
Sure.
To be fair, but Theo Licor has been on point with his dust usage, and they already got a gem now. That's a gem on the Chen at the 14-minute mark. They're like, okay, look, we can just end this game.
Well, what is Theo Licor's KDA? Is he still pretty much...
He's involved
the
in
majority of stuff, what?
507.
507. Yep, very nice from the Sand King.
We'll have Blink Dagger at a very, very good timing.
Yeah, position 4 Sand King as well, not roaming around and doing that.
Oh, Leposa, I like this. This is the man up play.
You get
Screw Blink.
Early Radiance is just so brutal in the team fights on a brew.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's always going to be the Radiance bird chasing down. You
have to kill that the Brew Panda, or the Earth Panda,
Radiant structures
and hope to God.
Well,
Dota.
wait, all of them get the aura.
No.
Don't they?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
100%?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dire's top tower.
Don't try to trick me.
I thought they all get the auras.
Nope.
Okay.
The Earth Panda.
They never did?
Never did. I'm 90% sure on that.
I believe Giannis.
Oh, big jump. Oh,
Sonic
Giannis.
Wave for
He
what?
hit the Ancients.
He hit the Ancients. Some just efficiency Sonic Wave Ancient farming there for Adrian as he...
Jericho gets dusted.
Again, there's... Honestly, by detection, kids.
And Costa Bill gets a pick off on the Bane in the backlines too. 15k gold. They're keeping the 1k per minute
Yep.
advantage.
And growing.
And now you make me doubt myself. Now I gotta check if it's just the Brew. I'm pretty sure it's just the Earth.
I think you might be right.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
I'm gonna check anyway, but I'm very certain about that one.
Check it.
Unless they've changed it and I just never read the patch.
I believe you.
Oh,
As
no.
my co-caster,
Orchid is picked up.
and Omni is
Madara goes down.
taken down. Here we go. We're checking on the stats for this one for you lads and ladies at home, so we know 100%. Does it say? It'll be go on the Primal Split spell.
Where is that?
There.
I'm really bad at this.
Wait, where is it? Scroll up. You missed it.
Did I miss it?
Costa Bill, Shadow Blade. Here we go. Wham bam. Goodbye, Storm.
Oh, Storm is just getting picked off everywhere.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay, on there. It'll be on the notes on the right, probably.
I'll take your...
What do we got? The the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, every aura Brewmaster has effect
around
around
Earth.
Earth. Yes, there. Around
and
Storm,
also we were both right.
Oh, it does move.
We
It
were
does
both
switch.
right.
It does switch.
We were sort of both right.
Oh, I actually didn't know that it
Yeah.
switched if the Earth Brew died.
And I don't think Twitch chat did either.
I've actually
Maybe
never
they did because they're smart, but that's so what? How does it work? To
If
explain
Earth,
it?
so it's Earth Brew,
Yeah.
but if Earth Brew dies, it goes to the
goes
Storm
to Storm
Panda. But if Storm Panda dies, then it goes to Fire Panda.
So we were both right. You said
Oh.
just the Earth, which is true at the start, and I said it's all of them.
I don't think I've ever actually. I don't think I've ever actually seen the Earth Brew die first.
Sure.
Because it's the tankier one. But okay, cool. I learned something. You learn something new every day.
There we go. There we go.
And you know what else we learned is that Luccini's just getting absolutely handled in this game.
We're waiting for the GG.
Yeah, I really think that it is GG.
I mean,
They're just getting picked off all over the place. Like, with literally in the most random places. Look at this bounty. He's like, I'm dead.
I don't think they're playing Bounty again because of this,
No.
how well SGR
I think you have to
put
pick
their
some.
eyes on him every time.
Well, they tried to pick some lane winners, and then they pick a Storm. I think that they really shot themselves in the foot once they did that, because they don't have the mid game to come back in the game. They can't take the team fights. So, yeah, I think they kind of. Yeah, I think the draft wasn't great, but their movement also got heavily punished.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
25-2.
They're actually
sure,
past the 1k gold per minute lead.
Luccini are considering their options for game 2. We can guarantee that you'll see a very different draft. This did not work out.
They're still waking up, right? They just joined the lobby. They joined, they went in, they got no time.
You know, we're seeing why they're a little hesitant in turning up for this matchup, as it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, and now they go for the Roche, SG. With Penitence, they should be able to clear this one quite quickly. And then we should see them just push and close this game out, because
So what's
there's
going on
no way
in
back.
chat? Nothing really much.
They're just saying they're streaming content that's not
SG
safe for
dominating.
work. You know, they're saying like, I didn't know that DreamLeague is allowed to stream blank, you know, an
that-
R word and stuff like that. Yeah, they're not happy.
We didn't stream that. Oh, because
You know
his
what I
name
mean?
is it?
No.
The R word?
Don't worry about it.
What, his name is that?
No, not that one.
Oh, not that
The other R word.
Another R.
I didn't know that you could stream blank on Twitch.
Oh,
You
they're
got
being
it.
rude.
Yeah, they're being
Okay.
rude.
Come on, lads, don't be rude in chat. Let's be gentlemen. Must be nice.
Oh, Theo gets jumped.
Oh,
There's
can
the
they kill
DD.
him?
They're gonna get a kill here.
They're gonna get the Sand King.
This is the gem.
Bam!
All right, well they got a gem,
Time for the comeback, boys.
but their base.
Oh,
Radiant's middle tower
there, hold that fort. The base is in trouble.
The Omni Knight's not even there. He's just farming bottom. He has no interest in joining his team. Okay, now he's gonna TP back after he uses Midas, but the Rax is already dead.
Yes, they are. 25-3. 19 minutes in.
Oh, they're jumping in though.
Oh.
Stunned, orchided.
Oh, and dead.
And dead. Oh my.
And that's the dead Bane.
Okay.
And that's a buyback on Storm.
Oh, Costabile getting
Maybe
chased
they
out.
get the tiny. No, have they got detection? No, they haven't.
They have the gem.
They do. Sorry, my bad. But Constable will turn down.
Oh no, he's not even. Oh, he does die.
He does die, but so does everybody on Luccini's lineup. They buy back. I mean, this game, I don't think I've seen anything such one-sided since I last saw EG lose on that. Whew. That's what's
Ouch.
love you, really. EG. I just give him some NA flames so I can win over the SA viewership. You know?
Yeah, that makes them happy.
You know, it makes the SA boys happy.
Especially any SG fans.
Yeah.
Wasn't it SG?
I think the SG fans are going to be very happy after this game, as SG are looking very good.
Yeah, they look
Another
really
level.
strong. I think you have to. I think you take out Chen, to be honest.
Yeah, they were really good at utilising that, and they had, as I said, they read the bounty like a book,
Yeah.
and they just didn't step up at all. SG looking like, well, off the back of this game, just a strong representative of the power of the SA region. Yep, it's an easy game for SG.
I'm surprised they haven't GG'd out yet.
I mean, they're just chilling, having some fun, probably.
Is this fun?
I mean, that's probably not fun if they're losing this bad. I mean, I'd like to think they're having fun. They're probably laughing, smiling, joking about it. Maybe the comms in the team isn't too pleasant to listen to at the moment. There's the GG.
There it is. Okay.
They will admit defeat. And, wow, game one, no questions asked. Very easy game for SG. Well, 20 minutes, 32-4, 27k gold lead.
I haven't seen a thrashing like
Oh,
that.
I mean, I hope that we don't see it twice in a row for the sake of Luccini, as that was not pleasant.
No, that was. I mean, that was super one-sided. There's not really a whole. I think they lost all 3 lanes.
Yep.
They lost all 3 tier 1s. They gave several kills, and SG just took the game away. I mean, there wasn't even a team fight actually that ended up happening really.
No, well,